am Micaela Kylie A. Jaime.
I am Apple Jane D. Zaballero. I am Alexandra Machan Casido.
And I am Dale John J. Lazanas.
And we are the group assigned to climate and biodiversity. So, our group will share to you something about climate and biodiversity. First, let us know what is climate and what is biodiversity. Most of us have known these two since high school. I think, yes, climate in general is a description of average temperature. Range of temperatures, humidity, precipitation, rainfall and snowfall, and other atmospheric and hydrospheric conditions a region experiences over a period of many years. These factors interact and are influenced by other parts of the Earth system, including geology, geography, insulation, currents, and living things. And biodiversity is a variety of living species on Earth. Plants, animals, and microorganisms, and the ecosystems they form. An ecosystem is the name given to all living species that live together in a stable community, interacting with one another and their physical environment. Biodiversity includes diversity within species and between different species within terrestrial, freshwater, and marine ecosystems. Ecosystems need a balanced and diverse number of species to thrive.
Before we discuss the type of climate, let us first know what climate is. Climate is a long-term pattern of weather in a particular area. Weather can change from hour to hour, day to day, month to month, or even year to year. A region's weather patterns, usually track for at least 30 years, are considered its climate. According to Köppen climate classification system, there are 5 climate groups. First on the list is tropical. In this hot and humid zone, the average temperatures are greater than 64 Fahrenheit to 18 Celsius year-round, and there is more than 59 inches of precipitation each year. Second, the dry climate. These climate zones are so dry because moisture is rapidly evaporated from the air and there is very little precipitation. Third is temperate. In this zone, there are typically warm and humid summers with thunderstorms and mild winters. Fourth is continental. These regions have warm to cool summers and very cold winters. In the winter, this zone can experience snowstorms, strong winds, and very cold temperatures, sometimes falling below 22 Fahrenheit to 30 Celsius. Lastly, polar. In the polar climate zones, it's extremely cold. Even in summer, the temperatures have never go higher than 50 Fahrenheit to 10 Celsius.
So what is biodiversity? Biodiversity describes the richness and variety of life on Earth. It is the most complex and important feature of our planet. Without biodiversity, life would not sustain. The term biodiversity was coined in 1985. It is important in natural as well as artificial ecosystems. It deals with nature's variety in the biosphere. It refers to variabilities among plants, animals, and microorganism species. Biodiversity includes the number of different organisms and their relative frequencies in the ecosystem. It also reflects the organization of organisms at different levels of biodiversity. Holds ecological and economic significance. It provides us with nourishment, housing, fuel, clothing, and other several resources. It also extracts monetary benefits through tourism. Therefore, it is very important to have a good knowledge of biodiversity for a sustainable livelihood. Types of biodiversity. You know that biodiversity has 3 different types. It is genetic biodiversity, species biodiversity, and ecological biodiversity. So the genetic diversity refers to the variations among the genetic resources of the organisms. Every individual of a particular species differs from each other in their genetic constitution. That is why every human looks different from each other. Similarly, there are different varieties in the same species of rice, wheat, maize, barley, and many other things. Species biodiversity. This is a diversity that refers to the variety of different types of species found in a particular area in the biodiversity. At the most basic level, it includes all the species ranging from plants to different microorganisms. Not two individuals of the same kind or species are exactly similar. For example, humans show a lot of diversity or difference among themselves. So that's it. Ecological diversity then. An ecosystem is a collection of living and non-living organisms and their interaction with each other. Ecological biodiversity refers to the variations in the plant and animal species living together and connected by food chains and food webs. It is the diversity observed among the different ecosystems in a region. Diversity in different ecosystems like deserts, rainforests, and mangroves, etc. include ecological biodiversity.
Facts about climate and biodiversity. Earth's climate has changed throughout history. Just in the last 800,000 years, there have been 8 cycles of ice ages and warmer periods. With the end of the last ice age about 11,700 years ago, marking the beginning of the modern climate era and of human civilization. Utilitarian values include the many basic needs humans obtain from biodiversity such as food, fuel, shelter, and medicine. Further, ecosystems provide crucial services such as pollination, seed dispersal, climate regulation, water purification, nutrient cycling, and control of agricultural pests.
So once again, I'm Micaela Kylie A. Jaime.
I am Apple Jane Zaballero. I am Alexandra Casito.
And I am Dale John J. Lasanas.
And we are the group assigned on climate and biodiversity.
We hope that you learned something from our environmental vlog.
Thank you for watching!
So refer below for the references and sources of this video.
Check out the links that pop up on your screen.
All credits to these links